How are ya, tiktakers? September 21st is World Alzheimer's Day. But do you really know what this disease is and what its symptoms are? Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease in which the brain progressively atrophies and brain neurons die. As a consequence, there is a loss of memory and other mental abilities, such as higher cognitive abilities. It is the most common form of dementia, and it usually appears more frequently in people over 65 years of age, although there are also rare cases from the age of 40. We shouldn't confuse this disease with forgetfulness and slight memory loss that are part of the normal aging process. It is common for older people to have trouble remembering a word or a name, but a person with Alzheimer's will find these difficulties more and more frequent and severe. Ancient Greek and Roman physicians associated old age with dementia, and it wasn't until 1901 when the German psychiatrist Alois Alzheimer identified the first case in a 51-year-old woman. The researcher followed the patient until her death, and then he was able to observe her brain. Examining it under a microscope, he could see the alterations that had taken place, such as the fact that numerous neurons had disappeared. In addition to memory loss, other signs that someone is starting with this disease may include personality changes, difficulty communicating, problems with attention and orientation, impaired ability to move or walk, changes in mood, or inability to solve simple mathematical operations. As the disease progresses, other symptoms such as mental confusion, irritability, language disorders, or short-term memory loss may appear. In the most prolonged cases, biological functions are lost, which ultimately leads to the death of the patient. Unfortunately, there is currently no cure. The prognosis of life expectancy is difficult to determine, although the figure is usually around 7 to 10 years. The cause of this disease is still unknown. Brain proteins don't work normally, which disrupts the work of brain neurons. Neurons become damaged, lose connections with each other, and eventually die. Some research has suggested various hypotheses and theories that Alzheimer's occurs as a result of a combination of genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors that affect the brain over time. Currently, work continues worldwide to find ways to prevent, detect, and treat the disease. Although no treatment is known to cure it, some studies affirm that mental stimulation and a balanced diet can help prevent and slow down the worsening of symptoms, thus improving the quality of life of the patient and their caregivers. Sometimes, people who begin to lose their memory due to Alzheimer's may have difficulty recognizing that they have a problem, and its symptoms are very obvious to family or friends. If there are doubts, we should try to convince the patient to see a doctor. Early diagnosis and treatment and support options will be essential to improving his quality of life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!